Yeah, let's see what happens. That card. Eject.
Did you press record?
Yep, I did it with my tongue. I pressed record with my tongue.
Oh gosh.
All right.
Too close.
Close to what?
I was on your leg.
Oh no. Give me a little bit more ISO. Or is the f-stop up or low?
That is at 4.0.
4.0. Bring the ISO up some.
Just remembering how to do it.
It might be on automatic. It might be on automatic, so turn it off. So put it back on manual. Uh-huh. What up? We cooking. Yeah, it will. If it's on manual.
Yes, on manual.
Yep. Now press one of those buttons on your right hand, and then bring up the. Here it is.
Bring it what? It's on 2000. Right?
Yeah, bring it up. A little bit more. Right there. I like that. Take that. I bet you won't press stop and then start it again. What up, big sis Chris? What's up? Yeah. We talk about the rap.
We what?
We talk about the rap.
Rap what?
Wrap this up, yo. Here we go.
Oh gosh.
Yep. They give me the words to say. So easy work, all right?
They're giving me the words?
I'm gonna give you the test of it. Show how it works down. Okay, here we go.
I'm so nervous, guys.
No, you shouldn't be. You gotta break the icebreaker. Yep, it's called the rap train. Y'all can hear this beat. Get plugged it up for me.
I'm beginning to feel like a rap.
Yeah. Here we go.
That's all around here.
First round. But he said plug it up, and you went that way.
Bruh, why you get so
That's why I said point to plug it up. Yo, I'm good. My feet on, I feel stood. Going back to Ohio's hood. Because I just watched the movie Wood. I'm feeling good. Got this passion. Got new clothes on with fashion. I went to the bank and took all the cash in. Feel so good. I got compassion. Yeah. After that, I get sex. And then I just flex. Pushed that girl over and said next. I got that Rex. Cause I'm part of the FBI. Looked up in the sky and said, why? Who was those in my eyes? They were spies. Then I said, you were shy. Go, Miss Twills.
Mm-hmm.
Cause she gonna do an ape. Wanna go get some grapes.
Guess you're on the next one.
Run away, then you escape.
I just did my taxes, and now I get waxed. I got money in sacks. Yo, this a dope track.
Yeah, about to get this French, cause I put her on the whole bench. I got me a pliers, I meant wrench. What is that smell? It's a stench.
Got something in my throat, but now I'm on the boat. But we don't eat goat. Hey, it's really cold. Can you give me a coat?
Yeah, because I just a platoon. What is that? I think it's just a cartoon. Get my hair done in the saloon because I get so wet, it feel like a tycoon.
Typhoon? Yes, I play chess. And I thank God because I'm blessed.
You?
And I guess what? I'm the best dressed.
Yeah, because I need to be in the nude. After this, we bought to eat some food. That dude is so rude. Had to reverse that because I got coons.
It's off site. Can I drink me a Sprite? Yo, these lights is bright.
Uh-huh.
Yep, they're all white. All right.
Yeah. That's how you do the icebreaker in. We got to do the icebreaker in every time.
Ridiculous. What's up,
every
Big
time,
Sis Chris?
Every time. Big Sis Chris. He says 4:10 and a half. I'm standing. It's raining.
It is raining. I did all that already.
Wait, Big Sis Chris, are you in? Where are you at, Big Sis?
It is rain.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's give a warm, rousing applause to Random Ass Combos with
Twilla
Twills
and
Dion
Dion.
Lack. She's in Ontario. That's what's up, big sis. We got to connect, man. You just hop skipped down the 10 freeway.
Where's only 2 people at though? Why is only 2 people?
I see 145. I don't know why you giving that energy to the numbers.
Oh, my bad. I miss my contact must have been doing something crazy.
That's wild.
My contacts were insane.
Hey y'all, I'm sorry. Did you put it back on automatic?
No,
Okay.
I didn't.
That's
Was I supposed to?
To make sure
I didn't know it would go back to the old thing.
It's fine. It's not going to move. Yeah. All right.
Here
we are here on this wet Friday night, Ontario. Miss Big Sis. I hope you out there to do some comedy soon. So hopefully I can see you out there. I'll let you know next Thursday.
Speaking of comedy, I got a whole troop coming to see you on Wednesday.
Is it Wednesday?
Or Tuesday? What day is it?
What's the day? The 15th?
Yeah, I think that's Wednesday.
Okay.
Now, I realize I'm old.
All right.
Because, and all my girls are too, because the minute, like I said, hey, Dion's performing here, and I sent the flyer, and the way the flyer looks is like 7 and 11, and it looks, so it makes it think like it's 2 shows, and they were all like, so we going to the 7? But it's 7 to 11,
yeah.
and the doors open at 7, and the show starts at 8. I was like, man, you don't give people a good time. You can't get off work.
Yeah.
Like, we were really over here trying to figure out life, and I had to look it up. But
look what up. See what time it starts?
Yeah. Like, I had to go on the site,
Yeah.
see what time it start.
Okay.
Give myself a little time. Like, okay, I'm gonna come to work with the outfit, and I'm just switching to the heels when I go to the show, because you don't know who's gonna be there.
You don't know who either, man.
I could meet my future husband.
Hey,
That's all I'm trying to say.
Yay!
And I'm there to support my bestie.
Who is that? Who was there? Who was that with the fly sequence hoodie on?
The sequin hoodie with the boots that go fat out.
Mm-hmm.
And that's going to be me. It's me.
Would you judge somebody today, 2023, if they had apple bottom jeans, boots with the fur?
Yes.
Is it outdated?
You know, all things are coming back. So I actually had the thought the other day, like, man, if I just held on to some stuff a little bit longer, because I think it was like a couple of years ago, I got rid of some stuff that I've had since like early 2000s.
Yeah.
And I was, you know, like, you don't want to keep too much, but at the same time, you're like, I know this is coming back.
Right.
And then get rid of it, because you get rid of stuff.
I think I got rid of my dreadlocks too quick.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Was I supposed to agree with you?
Yeah, no, they were down to my back. They were much longer than yours.
You can't tell though. Mine's pulled up in a little bun.
I had a ponytail before you though. I'm just saying.
Don't be hating on my locks. My locks is cute. I haven't even hit my 2-year anniversary. How long have you had locks?
I didn't have locks long. I had long hair for a long time.
Okay, so how long were you growing up?
I was growing my hair out 2008, and I cut it 2010.
But how much hair when did you lock it up?
I locked it up maybe 2008.
Oh, so yours was on that 2-year journey too?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Lack and Twills.
What's up?
Kid clip from the yip. What up, yo? We doing some late night chatting.
Yeah. Y'all know how I pick on Dion about being past his bedtime.
Oh.
It's 7:16. I'm just saying, I've been yawning all week.
I'm good. My body is full of macaroon, full of antioxidants.
Good for you.
Full of elderberry.
Okay.
You know?
All right.
I'm feeling good.
Feeling good. It's your birth week. You should be feeling good.
My birth week.
You know I'm about to give you the whole month. It's your birth month.
Let's do it.
You should be feeling great.
Let's do it.
Hey, you watch Copy That? That's what's up, kid.
Hey.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
That's what's up.
And if you don't know, Copy That is my new podcast on our Lacktoast channel. So if you subscribe right here, you'll get notifications when it goes live on Wednesdays. And we're just talking about the industry, my industry professional homies. And we're dropping knowledge, what you need to do, things we all wish we knew when we moved out here, and just giving some life experience.
Yeah.
So,
I think y'all should ask some questions for Twills in the comment section. If you have comment section, you probably can address those.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, March 3rd, Pisces gang all day. Yeah. Kid Clip from the Yip. Do you have any idea what Kid Clip looks like?
I don't know what anybody
What
looks
do you
like.
What do you picture he looks like?
I got nothing.
I don't know if he's black, Hispanic. What do you think he?
I think if you have Kid in your name, you're either black or Hispanic, but I'm going with black. And then you wear caps. I don't know why I think Kid wears a lot of caps.
I could see. I think Kid Clip feels other.
From Ypsilanti, is that where
Somewhere. I think he is in Michigan, right?
Yep.
Bro, it was a blizzard out here on my birthday.
Dang.
Yeah, man. That's what happens, man. You can't control them.
A whole blizzard. That's dang. Now we got rain. It's raining, and I don't know. Have you seen like the LA Times? They called it like a. I have to look it up because these names that they come for, like this Pineapple Express storm.
Mm-hmm.
Those are their words. Let's see. LA Times had the great. I was like, what are y'all talking about? LA Times. LA Times. So the weather. Atmospheric river storm.
Spit it out.
Atmospheric river storm.
Mm-hmm.
It's a river storm.
Reverse it.
Storm river.
Yeah. It's gonna be a storm that's gonna eventually turn into a river.
I guess so. It's so funny because it's like rain, and you would think the way that we talk about rain, because we talk about it like it's snow during the winter.
Yeah, I hear.
Yeah, and it's just like because LA isn't made
it ain't built for this much rain.
Yeah.
Also, I want to know why does our sewers keep flooding?
Because LA is just not built for it. Like we don't have like the infrastructure to catch water and do what it needs to do. Yeah.
I see sewers.
Yeah.
But also see that it's full of trash.
It is filled with trash.
But also I see them always cleaning out the sewers with trash.
Bro, I don't know why LA be LA. That's it.
Can I tell you what happened to me today? Can I tell you what happened to me today? That Lake Arrowhead Big Bear snow was crazy. Yeah, I need to roll the dice and go back up there, man. I like Big Bear.
I want to go. My sister and I were just saying we should do a sibling trip to do like some stuff we wouldn't typically do, like skiing or snowboarding. Or
speaking of Big Bear, this is a question for you. I have timeshare, right? Mm-hmm. I haven't paid.
Used it in a while.
Huh?
I haven't used it in a while.
You have timeshare? You have timeshare too?
No, use yours.
I have timeshare. I haven't paid my monthly maintenance dues in like 4 months.
You can catch up on those.
I know that.
Uh-huh.
What I'm asking is, they're just not going to take it from you, can they? What is they going to do?
Your whole timeshare?
Yeah.
No, I think because you paid your timeshare off, right?
Right, I paid it off.
So yeah, I think you just have to, like, they're gonna be like, well, you can't book until you pay your maintenance fees.
That's wild.
That's it.
That's wild. I gave you $13,000 and you upset because I ain't paid you $100 a month.
Yeah, that's called, what's it called? Capitalism. I was about to say communism.
That's wild. What else? Spicy Original?
Spicy's in the building.
Let's play a game and say, what is Spicy Original's real name? What does she look like to you?
Spicy. I need a letter. A first
Spicy,
letter.
Give me a letter, Spicy. What is your name? First letter of your name. I hate that. It'd be funny if Chris is like, my name is actually Tiffany. And I'm a man.
Chris is my cousin's name.
I've been using her. I've been using her login for the past 6 weeks.
Oh man, oh man. So question. Well, I'm gonna say this is obvious. Have you seen like the rumors about Meg Thee Stallion and Cardi B revamping or wanting to start in Babs?
I've heard the rumors.
You've heard it. Well, Cardi said it's not true.
Okay.
But I was kind of excited about it. I like Babs.
I don't like Babs.
Have you seen Babs?
It felt like it was a one-off silly movie.
It was very silly and very funny. Have you seen it though? Isn't that a love
seen it
story?
one time, and I was like, I'm done with it.
Okay.
I'll keep going. If you want to talk about it,
No, I don't want to talk about it.
Praise it.
I'm just saying it is funny.
Is it
you
a
got
classic?
to see a cult classic for sure.
Is it a black classic?
I think so.
On what level is Babs a classic?
Major Pain.
You talking about comedies though?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, black comedies on that level of Babs.
I just said Major Pain.
Okay,
I didn't stutter.
it is very slapsticky. Yeah. But I thought you would say something like, Coming to America or something like that.
No, it's just like, so there's certain films that not only hold a special place in your heart, but resonate with like a group of people. That's why we say a cult classic. But it's also like in the 80s, it was like the Breakfast Club and the 16 Candles and stuff. That's what I liked. That's what I was watching.
I kind of feel like the name, the acronym was bigger than the movie to me.
Black American Princesses.
Yeah, I don't remember anything about the movie. I just remember
We got to go back and watch it, Dion.
And it was in the line. There was I don't know.
That was part of it, but there was that love
I remember.
story that was like being elevated, like you're going from like one level to the next level. It's just like elevation. It was like our little like princess stories, because you don't see that. You saw like the old little white girls doing it, like in their little princess stories being elevated from one level of life to the next level of life.
I've never heard somebody say you got to watch Babs.
Man, let me tell you, the other day I was at home watching Deliver Us from Eva, like it was new.
It's not the same level. I
You
kind of
think
feel like
Deliver Us from Eva I think
it's a classic.
Really? Because I feel like a lot of people don't feel that way.
I mean, it has some banger actors in there.
It did, but so did Babs.
Babs is on the same level as Strictly Business.
I've never seen Strictly Business.
Babs is on the same level as Booty Call. You see that feeling you feel right now? It feels like.
But like, what's wrong with Booty Call?
It's like I don't remember the story. It's kind of like a one-off.
That's different from you saying it's not a classic. Like just because you watched it once.
It's a one-off. I don't need to watch it again.
We're gonna watch it again.
I promise you not.
I promise you we will.
What we not gonna do?
I watch stuff you want to watch.
You had to slap Monique for that?
Yes.
Why are you punishing me to watch this Babs?
Because I think you might not remember it.
Jewish American Princess.
Satire.
It is a satire. Really? It's called Japs? Hold on. Was it a parody of that?
Huh?
Was Babs a parody of Jap?
I think it was, but can you say that without being sounding racist?
Japs?
I feel like you have to say Jewish American princesses.
What the hell that mean? Jap is like Japanese. Short for Japanese.
That's true, but it just sounds wrong. I don't think it's supposed to be short for Japanese. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, they're doing a parody. That's funny. Oh, that's what's up. Big Sis, your birthday's on Christmas. Did they already have this? Did they already have your name planned out? Did they already was like, hey, your name is gonna be Helen, but since you came on Christmas, we're gonna name you Christy.
So Jewish American princess is a stereotype, a complex Jewish stereotype, one of the TV tropes that
See, I knew it. They were naming you Michelle. It's like Christmas, we got never Christy now. We're gonna have to switch it. We can put the middle name. We can put the middle name Michelle. Yep, I knew it. See, I said that right when you typed it out.
That's funny.
I knew it.
That's funny.
I knew it.
Can I ask a follow-up question?
Go for the
back
follow-up
to
question.
Babs?
Go for it.
if there was any movie that they were like, Dion, we're giving you money to remake your favorite movie and full creative.
I got you.
Okay.
The Toy.
I don't remember it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I ever seen it. But go ahead.
Are you familiar with The Toy? The Toy stars Richard Pryor
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know his little boy's name, rich white boy. The storyline was a rich white boy who was super spoiled, and he saw Richard Pryor as a custodian at a mall, and he's like, that man makes me laugh.
Mm-hmm.
None of these toys here will ever fulfill
Oh,
what
wow.
he's doing. I want to buy him.
Oh, wow.
And he was like, I think that's illegal. You can't. We don't do that
You
no
want to
more.
buy a black man?
We don't do that no more. We don't do that no more. He's like, that's not good.
Oh, no.
He's like, I want him. I don't want that monkey. I don't want that car. I don't want that. I want him. And then they was like, oh God, I gotta offer this guy, this man, this movie.
How bad was this kid and how spoiled?
Because
was
he had his dad was like this rich white man, and he went through a bunch of wives, and the house was like Michael Jackson's house,
Mhm.
and whatever he wanted, he had like cars, he had like a amusement park in his house.
Yeah.
But he was playing by himself the whole time. But he's like, he's gonna make me fun. He's gonna make me laugh. He's gonna be my friend.
Okay.
I'm gonna buy him as a toy.
Okay.
So the butler was like, the guy's name was Master Bates, by the way.
Real clever there.
Yeah. And he's like, we're willing. I don't know. I forgot the number. It was like, we're willing to pay you $50,000 a week to play with.
Oh, what you need?
I'm just throwing a number out there, but he was like, woof. And then he had to tell his wife, like, hey, this is my new job. I'm gonna send you cash.
Mm-hmm.
And then after he realized, the boy was like, really like, yo, you don't know how to play. You don't have friends. You can't do stuff like this. You can't be kicking me on my knees and pushing me down the stairs. Like, yo, this is not fun. You don't know how to have friends. I'm out of here. You can't leave. My dad's paying you. Like, watch me. I'm out of here. So the story was like, it was like a love story of like, I love you, but you don't know how to love.
Right.
You can't buy love. So it was a great story. And I think Kevin Hart would definitely pull that off, to being bought as a toy.
Do you think Kevin Hart? Okay, because I feel like it's often said that Kevin Hart plays the same character. Mm-hmm. Do you think he could he have to like stretch himself and play differently, or just be Kevin Hart?
Be Kevin Hart.
Really? Okay.
I mean, because it was a Richard Pryor really didn't. He wasn't a comedian in that movie. He was more like, what is wrong with you? Like a couple times he pulled his boy out and tried to whoop him. He said, "Yeah," and he realized, he's like, I am about to whoop. He said, I would never get the end of this. A black man whooping a white boy. And then he's like, stop, Jack, stop! I love you. He said, you don't know love. And then he let him go. And then I remember one time he tricked him, and he pulled like a string, and then paint fell on his head. Like, dude, I stopped, and you still pranked me. Yeah.
Who played the kid? Or
there you go. Thank you. I gotta figure out what this little boy's name. He's old as hell now, because the movie came out like in '82.
I mean, do you think the kid that played Dion from Raising Dion would be that?
It gotta be a white kid.
It gotta be.
It don't gotta be, but I kind of feel like.
I mean, it's 2023.
Right,
we got some bougie, rich black babies now. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And that kid's the most spoiled kid I ever seen on TV.
on Raising Dion?
Yes.
I didn't think he had good acting chops. But we do need a young white. I mean, it can be a young kid. Asian kid. A young spoiled kid that.
Yeah, because you
like hate, but you see the hurt that his parents. Didn't show him any attention. They was like, he'd come home, he'd come downstairs during a dinner meeting and just stand in the back. They was like, Jackie's like, the boys here is like, hey, you wanna get some money to go to the movies? Get out of here.
You know, when you said the toy, I was thinking toy soldiers.
Okay.
I'm
not
not
familiar with. Is that Van Damme? Something like that.
It came out in the 90s.
So why would you say?
But I never heard of the toy. It just says like toy soldier.
Big sis know what I'm talking about. Big sis with the assist. Big sis, you said she 4'10". I need to know what's. I don't know if this is offensive. You call yourself big sis? If you 4'10", is it body parts and a half? 4'10" and a half.
I've never seen it.
Never heard of that.
Louis Gossett Jr.
Louis Gossett Jr. I always say gossip. All this time I've been saying gossip and it's gossip.
Yep.
you be hearing me say Louis Gossip for the longest. You never corrected me.
Dude, I correct you on so much I can't keep up.
Big sis is stacked, she said.
So not necessarily movie, but a TV show I would want to redo and recast.
Go for it.
A Different World.
Oh.
It is a classic. I would do it like I would reboot it as like a couple of generations later, all back at Hillman. Like we have other Black college shows, like you have Grownish, but it don't quite hit because they're not at HBCU. Like, and A Different World talked about like some real topics, and it had like some really good comedy. Grownish is like a little bit like more drama and stuff. So I would want to see it centered at Hillman. Maybe Dwayne Wayne as a dean because he's back in the Democratic Park. Yeah. I want some of the original cast back in there, but it focusing on like the newer people, like the new generation.
I thought you rewrote the script.
I did. I did. Have a whole pilot.
You already shoot a shot.
Shoot my shot.
Shoot it.
Yeah.
You forgot you wrote it, didn't you?
No. That's why I knew exactly what I wanted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Other stuff I've written, we could redo Ever After as an African story.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ever After. I don't know if y'all know Ever After is a Cinderella story and it's set in a specific time period. A lot of people don't. I mean, like, I don't feel like I know a lot of people who watch it, but that's one of my favorite movies.
Which one?
Ever After with Drew Barrymore. And I don't even like Drew Barrymore like that. Drew Barrymore's little accent get on my nerves. Get on my nerves, but she did good.
Ever After.
Yeah, it's a rendition of a Cinderella story.
What is a good white movie that would be good for a Black cast? I think they should redo. I got two options. I like heist movies. We don't have enough heist movies.
I love a good heist movie.
I like heist movies.
Yeah.
Like it sucks that we don't call the movies like Inception a white movie. But if Inception was like a Black movie with a Black cast, it won't be. It now all of a sudden be considered a Black movie.
Okay. Do we think Creed is a Black movie?
It's a Black movie, yeah.
It has Black actors and Black directors, Black producers, but then Blockbuster said this is an everybody movie because they broke records at the box office. So it appealed to a universal audience, is what I feel like.
Sure. So if it translated to the world, what is split down the middle? Like the movie. You People, is that considered a white or Black movie?
I feel like it was just a movie.
Just a movie?
Yeah. That talked about race.
Yeah?
Yeah. So I have this theory that it's not a theory, it's been spoken on so long. Like a lot of times people don't want to, like in the past especially, you don't want to put two black leads in the movie because it feels like white people feel like they might not be able to relate and it wouldn't sell. So that's why we have like Hitch with Will Smith, where he couldn't cast. I forget who he originally was. It Halle? I forget who he originally wanted cast as Eva Mendez's character.
Halle Berry.
Okay. Yeah, and people were like, "Well, that would feel like a Black movie if you did that." So he went with Eva, but Hitch. So and that was what 2000 what early 2000s.
Yeah.
So that was like the mindset around what creates a Black movie. And I don't mind stuff like we could say for sure, like Boys in the Hood is a Black movie.
Right.
Or The Best Man is a Black movie. But I feel like if they had promoted it as such, is there, especially like Best Man, would it have more universal appeal? Do you think?
I think the story, if the story is Black, it's considered a Black movie.
Okay.
If it's a Black cast with a Black story, it's considered a Black movie.
Like what? Let's go.
Because if you ask me, like All American, is that a Black show? It's kind of split down the middle, right?
Yeah.
Because if it's a Black, because if it's a white boy being raised in the hood, that's still considered a white movie.
So like what is it that we're, I don't know, because I'm like, a lot of our stories, like there are stories that have a very universal appeal. And don't get me wrong, there's some white movies that I'd be like, oh, this is some white people mess for real. Right? Like this, I can't relate. Like, sure, there's stories like that, but are there, I feel like there are some themes that just transcend beyond like our cultural realm. Like it could be very relatable to us, but it can also be like, for example, Love and Basketball. Like that's not necessarily a Black story. That was a love story, right?
Right. I would say that's not a Black movie, but it follows Black characters. They don't have any race issues, but kind of like it's just a love story.
And it's not necessarily specific to Blackness, although it took place in like Baldwin Hills and certain things like that. So I'm like, what is it? What is it that defines? I went to film school real quick. What is it that defines a Black movie?
Yeah.
Is it because it's steeped in oppression, or is it because it was made by Black people featuring Black people?
Right. Right.
I don't know. Big Sis Chris said they could do Titanic from a different point of view.
Yo,
That's
Big
dope.
Sis, check this out, man. I thought about this. They can keep doing. Woo! It'd be a lot of CGI though, because a lot of these
I heard
people
about that trying to copy you.
can't hate me, man. They try to be us, can't be us, so that's why I gotta be us. No, if it'd be a lot of CGI, but I would love to see Titanic again, based off a different POV. Imagine from the steerage people that decode a whole different story, and just imagine seeing like Leonardo DiCaprio and Kate Winslet run by like, the hell was that?
Right.
But we never.
Yeah.
That'd be dope. And then you just see like different POVs, but it had to be a lot of CGI because these people are old.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're not bringing these people back. They could probably do some deep fakes on their face, but just one voiceover. But I would love to see like it all over again, man. I would love to see. It wasn't the iceberg. It wasn't the carelessness of. It was somebody else acting the fool. I would love to see. Hear me out. Woo! Listen. You hear me? Watch this, y'all. Watch this. It'd be a TV series of the Titanic, right? It's like you see the first one would be like the first episode would be a fast forward version of what we already see in the movie. Second, third, fourth, fifth, all different POVs, and they get to that
last crash.
Different POVs, all different, and then every episode you see different characters keep flopping around, and things keep unfolding, and it's like dope. A whole what's it, Maklamage? What is it called? Come on, help me! Miklamage.
What?
Acclamage.
No. No. No.
What am I trying to say?
I don't know.
Figure it out, man. What's the closest thing I'm trying to say? Maklamage.
Oh, my head hurts.
I hear it.
Amalgamation?
Yes! Yes, amalgamation.
Amalgamation.
What does that mean?
Ooh. We about to Google it because my head hurts.
Thank y'all. 5 seasons on the boat. How would they? No. So it's not the same story. It's the same ending. It's we're like no, we are all living life real time right now, but we all have different stories. Yes, 742 right now is in LA. Let's just imagine if we was all in the same location. After you leave here, you're going to the bathroom. I'm going to get something to eat. We got different storylines. We cross paths, but we got different stories. I ain't gonna see 5 seasons. I'm talking about 5 episodes. I don't know about this. This be a what's it called? A short series.
Yeah, limited series.
Limited series. It'll stop right there. Yeah, each episode the character be developing. They can just keep adding on to more story.
For those interested, amalgamation is the action process or result of combining or uniting.
I be knowing words, man. I just know how to say them.
You didn't know that word.
Amalgamation.
Amalgamation.
Troy, you absolutely Ow.
Oh, that's hilarious. This is what, 13, 14 years of friendship?
Mm-hmm.
That's funny.
What did I say?
Bruh.
I mean, because I think the thing is when I'm like I can see I can hear somebody said this to me. Ooh, I like that word. Let me try to keep that, and I keep it, but like
you were
pieces of the words fall out of my hand like before I put them in my pocket. I was like, ooh, this is a nice little gift. I'll take that. It's master to this. Yeah. What's the word again? What's the word again?
It gets jumbled. You put some letters are hanging out. You don't have letters trailing behind that you lost.
And my brain was like,
and then you combine another word.
It is now time, Dion. Use the word. All right. Yeah. Wait. Y'all, a lot of people know it's time for the Michael. Where's the words at? I had the rest of it. Where's the amalgamation?
Oh my gosh. That's funny.
Yes.
It's a special skill set. I'm gonna put that on my resume.
Mm-hmm. A lot of people realize this. I'm Dionese. Yeah. Somebody called me Beyond today.
Beyond?
Yeah. I was like, oh, I like that. He said, that's not your name? I said, no. I said, Dion. He said, that's different. I said, no, Beyond is different. He said, you never heard the word Beyond before? I said, yes, but not as a name.
Dion is a different name? Is different.
He said, that's different. I was like, what?
Wow, that's special. That's special. If I ever heard.
He said, I've seen Dion in the dictionary. I was like, yeah, you don't see a lot of names in the dictionary.
So Dion went on a field trip today.
Yeah, but
and I just got a text that said F these kids.
F these kids, y'all. Let me tell y'all something, man. I was responsible for 5 children. 2 of them was havoc. We went to a museum, and all we had to do was do a scavenger hunt. We had paper in our hand that was like Charles Darwin once said, and it had a blank, and you will find it on this little thing like, oh, right there. He said this.
It's just on the plaque.
Yeah, it was like it said first floor, section B, and you find all the stuff in this little section right here. So they tell you where the things at in the museum, and you go upstairs, like, blue couch says there's what behind it. Well, there's a flower, there's a goat, like that.
Right.
That's what it's So I'm with the kids, like, oh, Mr. Dion over here, Mr. Lack over here. So I'm going over there, and I was like, yep, you got it right. 2 of them missing. Where are they at? I'm looking for them. They're like, hey, help us. I'm like, I'm trying to not get fired from this chaperone gig. I'm trying to keep my daughter with extra credit. These kids are havoc. I found one kid on the other side of the rope. I found one kid hugging the Apollo spaceship. I said, get down! So now I have to speak their language. I said, you know what, bro? Just go, man. I see right now you don't care about this. I'm just gonna follow you. Let's have fun. Let's have fun. Oh, no, I want to learn. No, you don't. You don't. I am punching him with words. I'm very mean to like I'm saying stuff like I'm saying things that adult will understand that is mean, but he thought I'm joking.
He's gonna go home and tell his mama. He's gonna get a call from the school.
And I mean, homie had a mustache, by the way. He had peach fuzz. This is 6th grade.
No.
So I kept calling him mustache. So he said, "What mustache? What you call him mustache?"
I would have called him peach fuzz, which is just more disrespectful. Come here, peach fuzz.
Definitely peach fuzz. But I'm saying things along everything he's saying, as in almost. I'm this is what I'm saying specific, but I know what I said, but it wasn't as harmful, as in like, you're not going to make it.
No,
I didn't say it.
No,
I didn't say it, but it was something like, no, I want to learn. It's like, trust me, you don't want to learn. I already see right now that this is not even.
Oh, that's the worst.
I'm saying stuff like that, like no. I'm sorry. I want to learn. It's like, man, I see right now that this is not for you.
So what y'all also don't realize is like Dion, when he get in the mood and you push him, will do reverse psychology. Try to reverse psychology the best he can.
Yes.
And it's like if you're pissed off, it is the worst.
Yeah.
It is the worst. And he does it on purpose.
Yeah. I can't say hate, but this boy was pushing me. Like, no, I want to learn. You sure you want to learn? You want to learn? Okay, let's do it. All right. So I need you to help out with the group. He ran away again.
Some kids just need attention.
He ran away again, and I was like, dude, listen. If you want to play, I'm just gonna follow you around, man, so you don't get lost or it's snatched. You're my responsibility. I'm not. I want to learn, bro. Dude, I know books and learning is not for you. All right, have fun. Have fun, bro.
Are you ready for it?
And I'm saying,
you say you want a son. I'd be like,
I mean, he is gone. He is gone. Like hiding from me.
Oh my god!
I seen him up under like the tablecloths, literally hiding from me.
I feel like kids. That's how some kids, one either like seek attention or need attention. And like Fifi just said, he was excited and hyper. So it's a lot going on.
A lot. And so here's the coup de grace. I'm allowing this to happen for material. Mm-hmm. Trying to figure out how can I make this funny. I'm sending out text messages to you, F these kids, man. This boy right here is testing my nerves. My head is like, you know what? I can see my kids. Cadence has a blue hoodie on. I can see her from afar. He has matching black stuff on, and he kind of matches it with the rest of the crew. Mm-hmm. He manipulated this boy to get on this ride that cost $8 a person, right? He said, bro, we gotta get on this ride, man. It's gonna be a ride of a lifetime, man. He said, all I got is $20. He's like, dude, let's do it, man. Let's do it. Me and you. And I was like, and I pulled the board and said, listen, because there was two of them. One was the one. Mm-hmm. Other one was kind of getting pulled between, do I want to learn or want to have fun with him? Yeah. And then he was like, bro, if you don't want to do it, this is your money. You do not have to do it. Will you allow me to do it? I was like, you can do whatever you want with your money. We're here to learn. And I know that VR experience is a learning experience. You're more than welcome to do it. But if you don't want to spend your money on him, you can do it by yourself. Right. He's like, thank you. I wanted to go talk to Cadence for something. I came back and I seen him in line right there. He doing like this. He doing like this. Like you my friend. You my friend. Oh, no. You know that person
you just paid.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's gonna be a chance of a lifetime. I'm like, he didn't got him, man. He didn't got him. So lunchtime was coming, and right when they went inside, I was like, damn. I said, I gotta stay with them so when they come out, they know where to go. So I walked Cadence and her friends down to lunch, and I came back up and waited for them to come out. I came out like, come on, let's go to lunch, guys. Man, it was great, man. It was great. The one was excited. The other one was kind of like, it was not all that. That's like I spent my money.
Yeah.
And it wasn't that great.
Learn.
And it was like, I was like, he used you, bro. He used you.
Yep.
You wasted your money on it. They came out like, man, it was great. We should do it again. He said, I don't have more money.
Man.
So I went down there. I come downstairs. Hey, Mr. Lacking, this is the teacher that's running the whole thing. Hey, I heard what happened with the two disruptive boys. I am so sorry with our scholars right now. He is not like that at all. And my head was like, who told?
Right.
I was like, I didn't know. I'm gonna have him apologize to you because we do not tolerate that at this school. Now I'm looking around like, which one of these parents, students saw me interacting with him?
Right.
Now I'm embarrassed, like, cause I don't know what they heard what I said. I don't know what they heard.
You won't ever make it.
I was like, what happened? What happened? So when the kid is like, yo, one of your friends or did y'all say anything to the teacher? Because she came to me and said she wanted to have the kid apologize. It's like, no, we didn't say anything. We didn't say anything. Let me tell you how good of an actress my daughter is.
I felt it.
Tell you how good of an actress my daughter is. Cadence is sitting next to me. The lady who came to me was like, hey, so-and-so, I want you to apologize to Mr. Lacking because that was inappropriate. Cadence came up to me and told me what happened. I looked at her like, you're the parent now?
Cadence was a player. She's like, don't play with my daddy. I got y'all.
And I didn't need that. I didn't care what this. I don't need this board.
You got fixers in your life. Deal with it,
man. I was like, yo, so you the muscle. Like I didn't want him to talk to you like that. I'm like, I was not tripping. We're in a secured. Security's everywhere.
She was like, you ain't gonna play my daddy. Now I probably wouldn't have gone to the teacher, but I would have gone to the kid. Like
you would have.
I would have told the kid.
But this is the apology I got, Mr. Lacking. She told me to tell you that I'm sorry. I mean, oh
my God!
Stop, man. Let me do it. Let me do it correctly. They wanted to tell you this. She wanted me to say that I'm sorry. You smiled the whole time.
They purposely. Fifi said they purposely put them in your group. Knew exactly what they're doing.
Yeah.
Mr. Lacking, can you do this?
Buddy.
Man. No, I chaperoned Vacation Bible School once for like the group of 5 to 7 year olds. So we went to the aquarium in Long Beach, the Aquarium of the Pacific.
Oh, you was out here?
Yeah.
Who's school?
Vacation Bible School for West Side.
Okay. The look over?
It was like I had like 10 first and second grade girls. Mm-hmm. There was a couple of boys in there, so they still.
Yeah.
And so it was a handful of the really sweet ones, and the other ones that you're just like, we getting out of here today.
Yeah.
I was like, this confirmed. I'm not supposed to be a teacher. Mm-hmm. I'm not supposed to be around this many kids.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Just like it's enough. It's enough. Even when like Brookie and her group of her homegirls, when they were little, I was just like,
they all trying to be who's the funniest. They wanted, I'm the funniest. Let me do something that's wild. Let me jump up here.
They're sweet. They were always the cute. They were cuties. I thought we used to call them I forget what I used to call them, but they were like
chocolates.
The cutest little girls, and just like the most hyper personalities. And then they went through a phase where they had this like little grownness on top of them, and I would just be like, I'm not cut out for this. I'm not
built for this.
This is not my ministry.
I'm not built for this.
My cousin, she posted something today on Facebook, and she was saying that to be a good parent is not for the faint of heart. And I was like, that's real. Because there's so many other parents that I understand why they gave up. I'd be like, I see why your kid act like that, because I ain't got time to punish him. I ain't got time.
I definitely, if I had homeboy one-on-one, I think I can break them. Not like punishing him.
Yeah, I swear that you were probably that kid.
No, I was very respectful. Very respectful.
But you were probably also
adults.
like a clown, though, right?
But not to the point of like knowing that I'm getting on the parents' nerves or an adult's nerves.
Do you think you had that much like perspective? Like you knew like when an adult was, because little kids could be like corny and silly and don't mean it.
I was not that far.
Okay.
Like we went to the gift shop after his apology.
Uh-huh.
Just take a wise guess what he did.
You tried to take something.
He tried to take something. I said, bro, you just apologized. I was just joking. I didn't walk out, man. I didn't walk out. I was like, I'm looking at you. He had the hoodie with the jacket with the pocket right there.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, bro, man, put it back. I wasn't going to take it. I didn't walk out. I was like, why'd you put it in your pocket? It's a pocket. What? Why would you think I'm trying to steal something?
So you were just goofy towards other kids.
I would never disrespect a parent or a teacher.
Did you ever disrupt class?
Yeah.
You disrespect the teacher.
And
I'm not saying that as a bad thing. I'm just saying, like, I think a lot of times we forget how we acted as youth.
I wasn't disrespectful, as in like, shut up, you African booty scratcher. You see what I said to the teacher? No, it wasn't like that. It was more so like, yeah. So we're gonna open up page 14. 14. Like I just repeat what they said, but it wasn't funny. It was more like they made a mistake and I call it out.
Okay. Mm-hmm. You get on my nerves.
That kid sounds like a charmer.
Oh man, I remember. So I was always like a goody two shoes, but I remember one time in 8th grade, we had. Was it 8th grade? Yeah, it was 8th grade, and they were teaching us about. It was something in science class. I think it was like an evolution lesson, and I was just like at the time that kid who was like, well, at my church, my pastor said evolution isn't real, and definitely evolved since then. But at the time I was like, well, my parents talked about Christian evolution, which like there's something, I was like, pretty much there's explanations for evolution through like Christian biblical experiences. And my teacher was like, that's no such thing. And I was like, oh, really? And the fact that she challenged me, like challenged something I really, really believe, I came in with all these books the next day.
Oh boy.
And
that's very disrespectful.
And I was like, see, here it says, and it wasn't like the Bible, it was like actual like Christian scholar books. And so she was just like, I remember at the end of one class, like tearing up, like, I don't know what you want me to say. And I want you to say it could be different ways. Like that was me.
Let me ask you this, and this goes to y'all too. How would y'all feel your own pastor, your mentor, your whole entire religion was like, we messed up. We read this all wrong. Wow.
So there was an Adam and Steve. Y'all been persecuting people because of translation mistake?
We found the actual book, y'all. We found the actual book.
That's horrible.
This is the actual scrolls
of
Matthew, Mark, Luke, John. A lot of people didn't know that Judas had an actual book as well. How would y'all feel? They'd be like, so, like if you were Jehovah's Witness, and they'd be like, be Christian now. If you was Muslim, it's like, the real one is this. And
so guys, we really messed this up.
They had it right.
They had it right. So we're just gonna.
Yeah, so let's just kind of respectfully go over there. Would y'all be like, no, let's ride this out? Would y'all ride it out?
That's funny. It's funny and it's kind of real because I've kind of been on this little tip anyway. But like, I feel like I've always been like, they're missing books in the Bible. Like, it's no way that we're this confused as people.
Right.
Something is missing. Like, I feel like the essence is there.
Right.
The thing about love is there, but something
Yeah.
is missing. We shouldn't be arguing this much.
Right.
You can't use like the Bible to justify slavery, but they did.
Right.
So I'm like, something got missed in translation, or y'all left something out.
Yeah.
So like, if somebody did that to me, I'm like, I knew it.
Yeah. And I really 100% believe that it is one Bible. What happens is it's a word of mouth thing. And you teach the word to somebody. This person is like a telephone. You keep preaching the gospel until it gets to a place of the original Bible has been diluted so many times, and that becomes different religions.
Right.
And then like somebody was like if I tell you a rap lyric right now.
Oh yeah, I'm a freestyle.
And I said, now be like, now recite it back to me. They didn't have recorders, man.
Right.
They had to go by memory.
Yeah.
So you could be like, God said, love your wife, love the earth, eat greens, no meat. They be like, God says, meet your wife. God said, meet your wife, eat greens. Okay.
Yeah.
It's a lot happening right here. Slow down.
Right.
I'm trying to meet your wife. You said no meat or don't eat the greens. What?
And then, but then on top of that, people add, and I think this is for all religions, it's like, oh, well, if the goal is holiness and we're supposed to live like this certain way. Yes, there's like the Bible. Jesus said, love your neighbor as you love yourself. Okay, but how do I make sure that I'm not sinning? And then people put all these different things. Like they say, like, well, one thing is like, when you have your shoulder out, that exposes and that makes a man sin because the underpits look like a woman's vagina. You ever heard that?
Yeah, I heard this.
And then so you're just like, okay, so I gotta wear my
shawl.
Yep, so I don't make anybody sin.
Can't show my décolletage.
Because and so it just becomes like this. I can't wear red lipstick because now I look like people just start adding.
It was that person like, oh, look at them shoulders. Hey, cover them shoulders up. You don't want to see me excited about them shoulders. Hey, take the red lipstick off. It remind me of my ex-wife. Take all that off.
And it's just so I think it's like people putting their little human twist on it. And do you know how like the original books of the Bible were selected? There was like a whole bunch of books presented back in way back when. And it was when the Catholic Church was the main church. And they basically had a bunch of scholars like looking through all these different books. And they were like, well, this feels like it's not quite like this doesn't hold up the test or our standard of the Bible.
Right.
So then like you get like these books of the Bible, like they agreed upon these books. I forget how many years it took, but it was like, okay, this is what we're presenting as the Bible. This is our canon, like what we're teaching from. And I don't know if you know, in the Catholic Bible, there's an additional book called the Book of Maccabees. But it's not in our Bible. Yeah. So it's just like, and that lets me know, like somebody could have got it wrong.
Right.
There's supposedly like a Book of Mary and a book
Bring
of
them
Thomas.
all back, man. Bring them all back.
Yeah. Somebody got somewhere.
I'm telling you, man, if it's something in the Bible that don't go with your standards, you be like, if it's like, all right, when you season your food, make sure it's no salt. Because salt is from the devil. You be like,
yeah.
That never happened. We have to season our food. I'm going to tell my followers to season your food.
Because we are the salt of the world.
We are the salt of the world. That's why a relationship with your God is more important than the religion. Bars with big C's. But I'm certain that you still have a religion. You just don't be out here raw dogging in the religion game. I'm sure you have a title. Even non-denominational is still a title.
I think we live in a world where everybody loves labels. So even if you're like, you have to describe something. So even if like you're atheist, there are still people who go and fellowship with atheists. This is real.
I'm actually curious to know are you studying as an atheist?
It's just like for some people, it's like I don't believe that a God exists, but they go and fellowship with other like-minded people, and sometimes on Sundays to go and just be like, "Hey, I'm gonna go hang out with my fellow atheists," and we live in this world. I mean, like if I was atheist, I'd be like, "Yo." In America, I'd be like, these Christians are crazy.
Yes.
Like that's what we would be talking about.
But I'm thinking like, if you don't believe in something, what are you studying if you're the opposite?
What do you mean studying?
Because you said if it's the atheists have churches.
I don't have fellowshipping, like coming together and talking and hanging out with one another.
Hey man, let's talk about
I'm sure
how God ain't good. Like
no, I mean like your center is not around God, but it could just be like, hey, like this is the community that we live in, and I think it's falling to pieces because people are using their religion to dictate what I should do, and I don't necessarily want, like.
So it feels like a anti versus an actual, because as a Christianity, you don't go in there to talk about we got to bring the Muslims down.
I just made up something.
Sure, but
I'm saying like I don't think people center their being around. Like if you're atheist, you don't center your being around like anti God. Like it's not that. It's just like I choose to believe. I think that science prevails. I think this was all just Earth or the universe coming together and doing something.
Universe and science.
Yeah,
that could be their practices.
But then clearly, but at the same time, I feel like we come together and we talk about God, but then we talk about all the stuff that we don't like. We be like.
Yeah, we don't need no women to be doing blah blah blah. That ain't Christian. That ain't God-like.
Like, yeah, we're quick to tell you our stance on every single freaking thing.
And it goes viral
every single time, and it just be like, shut up sometimes. Mm-hmm. That's how I feel about things.
Fifi said that's why I focus on the essentials of God's word. Right? And everyone's reading comprehension skills ain't equal.
Yeah. People pretend and fool themselves about what's right, but they know deep down. Mm-hmm. Love for fellow man is pretty consistent. They go for networking. Yo, no, like Fifi, we used to go to church. Like any church out in LA, you might have like celebrity people going. But there was like, I remember one Sunday, Antoine Fuqua was in church, and he had like, man, I forget. It was one of the big white actors visiting with him. I can't think of his name. And I literally, like, when it came to fellowship, saw so many people walk down that one direction. I was like,
yeah,
y'all stay in y'all seats.
Yeah, man.
They tried to get somebody was trying to get a job that Sunday. Put me on.
Yeah. I remember when Beyonce came to the church,
and I was there and didn't even see her.
I didn't see her. Everybody kept like, ha 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 ha. Did Beyonce enjoy that word?
I've probably been one of them people, but I was just too into the word. Amen. It's also like that. Like when Common used to come to church, like I purposely would not, because I have a long-standing crush on Common, right? So
to this day,
I'm just like, one day I'm gonna be in that list of women that he just date. It's fine. It's fine. My turn is coming. But at church, because I'm trying to be focused on the word, I don't like. I was just like, I'm not gonna sit. I'm gonna sit in front of him, like up front, so I'm not distracted. Trying to figure out how do we like.
You feel somebody doing this to you? He's like, oh, Rashad. His name Rashad Lamont.
Lonnie.
Have y'all ever encountered Scientology out there?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's deep and it's sneaky. It's like you'll get a pamphlet for like it'd be like an acting training or how to be focused and grow in this industry, and then you walk into a Scientology building.
Yeah.
Like
I remember I got invited to a Scientology comedy show. It wasn't a Scientology comedy show. It was a comedy show inside of a Scientology conference hall. And I went there thinking that all churches are made equal, and I had no idea that Scientology did not believe in Jesus Christ at all. So I had a bunch of Jesus jokes.
Hilarious.
All of them failed.
Hilarious.
All of them failed. They don't use preachers as a word.
Yeah.
So I had like a joke about.
They're like, what is he talking about?
I had a joke about like communion and like the body of Christ and
You're like, it's a church,
right? And now
that's like going to a mosque with all these
for real. But I'm giving them my best. I'm gyrating in the sky. I'm giving, you like this, huh? Y'all like this? Nothing. Y'all have no idea what I'm talking about.
Crickets.
Yeah.
Nothing. I remember the first time like me driving down. Is it Western? Down on the black side of town, and you see that big Scientology hall.
Oh yeah. Where we going? Which direction? North?
South.
From what, the 10?
South of the 10. Down towards Inglewood.
Off of Western.
I think it's off of Western.
I can't see it. But keep talking.
But I was just like, wait, they're in the hood?
And Scientology buildings are like corporate buildings.
Mm-hmm.
They don't look churchy at all. They look like Herbalife. They look like Netflix is on the second floor and they on the third. They're very sneaky, man. Comedy 101, Dion. Know your shit. Yeah, you're right, man. You're right. But the funny thing is, I had made that switch maybe like an hour before, because I was like, what is this place? Oh, it's a church. Oh, I was like, cool. Definitely about to swap out my church material.
You just heard church and that was it.
Hit it with the bam, bam, bam. Yeah, and it's funny. It's like a lot of religions, man. It's like you really do have to believe and just trust people's beliefs when it comes to religion. You gotta be like, that's how y'all feel? Okay, cool. All right. I hate when people, it becomes like a y'all versus them.
It's Vermont. Vermont and 81st. It was over there somewhere.
We way down there. And I don't know why that was so important for you to say right now.
No, I'm sorry, because I just found it. Go ahead. Talk about your flop.
No, I don't know why that was important. She's like, oh, yeah, I wore an XL shirt in the first conversation we had.
Yeah.
Herbalife is a great analogy. I don't know why. What's herbal mean? Herbalife. Herbalife is a great analogy.
You said it's like an Herbalife building.
Right.
What are you asking me?
See, this is a great analogy. I don't know what the analogy is.
Well, kind of like how they operate in the scheme of things.
Scheme of things.
That's what I'm assuming we're going with this.
I'm actually curious to know what happened to Mary Kay.
Mary Kay's still going.
What happened to Avon?
I feel like I still know church women selling Avon.
Yeah?
Because you can always get you some Skin So Soft.
Can you get some pink Cadillacs? Is it still a thing?
I think so. I know a couple of people are still doing it.
I'm also curious to know, like, when does it die down? When do you be like, I don't need to buy no more? I'm done.
As the buyer or as the person selling it?
The buyer, as in, like, I can't afford. I bought it to sell to other people. No one's buying it, so I'm done. And that should affect the whole flock of people above, right?
Yeah.
I have a homeboy who's doing Herbalife. He's been selling it for 8-9 years, doing very well. You know who he is.
Mm-hmm. I know somebody who's still, I think she still does it, was doing the social media stuff for marketing for Herbalife.
Mm-hmm.
ISIS,
Yeah. I'm. You remember the Foo-Foos?
No.
You remember Foo-Foo?
The food?
The Foo-Foo. No, not Foo-Foo. What's it called? Foo-Foo? The
Take it now. I want some Foo-Foo.
The pyramid scheme thing that we almost got.
Oh,
it's called Foo-Foo, right?
Nope. If you didn't say fufu, I don't remember it. It's
Susu.
yeah.
Susu.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had good products. You never had enough makeup if you used it all. If you used it often. Yeah. I know somebody who bought a buttload of Mary Kay stuff. Didn't have the mouthpiece to sell it.
Mm-hmm.
Just stacked up in the closet.
Yeah.
Didn't have the mouthpiece. The mouthpiece. I'm just like, you got to sell this, right?
It also got to a point where like the way they set up, because I tried it for a little bit too, and I'm not that committed to buy a bunch of stuff
right
up front. I'm not putting in my own money and be like, y'all go to the website and buy it. That was my strategy.
Yeah.
But they it got to a point like if you started having your own like open house, like when you're opening your store, all like the same people. Like I had a friend who was like, is that how they tell you to sell? Like so-and-so just opened the store 2 weeks. I get these invitations all the time. I was just like, dang, well, like if we're all the same circle of people, like where am I make my money at? And I'm not.
Yeah. You gotta get new people.
Yeah.
You gotta set shop at a Baldwin Hills Park.
Got to the bank, meet random people on payday. Hey, you want some Herbalife?
Sales ain't easy, yo. You're right. And it's a hard sell. It's like a drug, man. It's like, hey, please try this. Hope you love it. And if you ever need it again, don't go direct to the website. Come through me.
I'm also like, as a person who sold Mary Kay, I felt like their products were decent, but let me go to Sephora and get what I want. Like,
yeah.
And I knew if I didn't believe in the product, how was I going to sell you on it?
You got to be a walking billboard, man.
Yeah.
So people compliment your makeup. Oh, that looks nice. Oh, it's I sell it, so you can more than welcome to buy from blah blah blah.
Yeah.
I have a final question that I asked a friend of mine, and we were stumped.
Okay.
Right.
All right. Final question.
Final question. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Would you buy? I want to make the adjustment of the money. Would you buy a $500 loaf of bread that's going to last 1 week, or buy a $10 truck of bread that's going to last 1 day? It's a buttload of bread, full of bread that's going to last 1 day.
I buy the $10 truck.
You buy the whole truck?
Mm-hmm. Because there are people that need bread.
It's going to last 1 day.
What do you mean, like it
you
spoils?
Now you got to work for it.
You mean it's spoiled?
Yeah, as in like it's going to eventually die.
I would go to Skid Row. I would drive it and be like, here we are, guys, eat up.
Do you understand how that's hard? Like a semi-truck's worth of bread. That's
Do you
work
know how
now.
many people live on Skid Row?
Yes, but now you're working for this to get rid of it.
I'm not paying $500 for bread. Period. I'm not doing it. Like, I don't live that far from downtown.
Mm-hmm.
Just be there. Just eat my little sandwiches. Eating my sandwiches, sitting at the truck while people are coming getting what they need. Yes, $10.
You know how much of a hassle it is?
So you're gonna pay $500?
No, but I'm trying to.
There's nothing you can say that would change my mind.
Okay,
yes, I get it.
So if I brought the price down, if I say 500, if I say $100 bread.
No, that's still
$50 bread. $50 bread.
That'll last a week.
That'll last a week.
Just for me?
I mean, Clarence, you can share if you want to. $50 of bread, loaf of bread. That's gonna last a week, or $10 bread. Cause I'm thinking like I see bread on my counter. I'm like, gosh, dude, I gotta eat that bread soon. And imagine if you had like a truck. Now you gotta like call people, hey, come get this bread.
Do you know how many people live on Skid Row? It is tens and thousands of people.
But every time you get bread, you have to keep doing that.
But you're acting like I have to do work. I literally just have to drop the truck off on my way to work, let the people get all they want, and then come back and pick up the truck and leave.
You are working by yourself. You can't say, hey, come get it. You got to unload it.
No, that's
yes,
not
you
the plan.
do.
Why is that my plan?
Because it's yours.
I'll put on the side free bread.
You gonna
help
wait?
Yourself.
You gonna wait?
I'm gonna drop the truck off, park it, and then like leave the back open. Let people do what they gotta do.
Let me see. I ain't never gotta have any more bread in my life.
Right, I'm not that sold on it.
Each loaf of bread has a price. You'll make more than 500. I mean, you can't charge people bread now, man. That's gonna last one day. One day. Charge $1 per loaf.
What would you do?
I don't know. So all this came because I hate how people upsell you on deals. They be like, if you buy 10, you get 30 free. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
I hate that.
So I hate that.
Yeah.
Something like what would be a like no, I'll just take the one. Like I don't need that much.
I don't think that's the equivalent because that's just me being like cost savings. But I feel like when they upsell you, it's like I go in the store, I only need one thing of almond milk. Mm-hmm. But then if they're like
buy two
and get two free,
save 40 cents.
Yeah, I'm just like, and I'm like, but I'm still spending more than I came in to spend.
Right. And
now I have more than what I need.
Right.
So that's not a deal to me. Like I've never been that. I'm like, that don't make math.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on this budget. Mm-hmm. So it's not really a deal.
Right. Yeah, and the reason why I said bread because I don't want you to like I'll just sell it. No, it's gonna spoil. Because all this came from toothpaste. When I went to CVS to buy toothpaste, and I was like, one toothpaste costs $2.50. But it's if you buy 10 tubes of toothpaste, they will go down to $1. And I was like, gosh, that's a deal. That is actually a good deal. That's a good deal.
Because you're gonna always need toothpaste.
Right. But that I was like, I did not come here to spend $10.
Right. If you hadn't budgeted to do $10.
Right. So I was like, I hate that. Now I gotta buy 10.
But then the other thing that bugs me, because I'd be like, how much storage do people have in their homes? Right. Why am I putting 10 tubes of toothpaste?
Right.
Right. I don't have like one of those fancy laundry rooms with the extra storage, and I could just like growing up, we always had we never ran out of toilet paper. Like parents shopped at Costco and shop deals, so it was stacked. But it's because there was 7 people living in our house. Like I get that, and we had the space to do it. But if you just like in an apartment where they barely want to give you storage, like where am I gonna? No, no, that's my other thing. I don't like not having places to put stuff. So no.
Okay, well, let's just go to toothpaste then. I'm gonna flip it. Here we go.
Okay.
Here's a toothpaste analogy.
Okay.
$100 for one tube of toothpaste, or $10 for 1,000.
Jesus.
And you can't sell it.
You can't sell it.
You cannot sell it.
I can't. Can I give it away?
You cannot sell it. You cannot give it away.
I can't give it away.
We're gonna put a barcode on your address and hate to stay on the address.
Dang, that's mean. People need to like.
People need to. They want to use toothpaste. They gotta come to your house and brush their teeth.
Dang. No, I can't like. What type of toothpaste is it? Because
top of the line.
I can't fathom paying $100 for one tube of toothpaste, but I can't stand the thought of having that much toothpaste in my house.
What would y'all do, y'all? Come on, I love it. This what is that? I'm gonna swap out the bread. $100 for one tube of toothpaste, or $10 for 1,000 tubes of toothpaste. You can't sell it.
Can I leave it in my car? Like the trunk of my car?
Sure.
I'm trying to
It's
think
gonna
like where
melt,
the
right?
heck toothpaste
I don't
melts?
know.
What type of
I'm
toothpaste
sure
you get?
The cold one, no. No, yeah.
Baking soda and peroxide, please. Something that's like the more realistic
You know
answer.
what? In my head, I was like, I'm certain that's Fifi. Fifi always let her add her own little third options.
Because that is ridiculous. That is
I'm
ridiculous.
gonna ask this question. Oh, y'all going with the thousands? Y'all wild.
Because nobody came in trying to spend. Like the most I spend on my toothpaste is $8.99, $9.99 per tube when you get the fancy stuff.
Mm-hmm.
$10 was my budget.
Mm-hmm.
Now you ask me to spend 90 extra, which could have gone to my savings or anywhere else.
Yeah. Yeah.
I might do that. I might end up with 1,000 tubes of toothpaste. I'm so mad about it though.
The funny thing is, I don't think
In your life,
I was gonna say that in your lifetime, I don't think you can do is this go-gurt that mug on each one like like I hate this. Who makes sure my teeth will be clean?
like
I'm burning it.
like if you go through one tube every 3 weeks, but it depends on how many people you have in your family too.
Oh yeah.
If it's just me, or even if it's me and my sister,
Mm-hmm.
we not going through all that.
And imagine your kids like putting the tube, putting toothpaste on the brush. You'd be like, all of it. The whole tube.
That's funny.
Because I'm not paying that. Of course you're not. The whole question is hypothetical. Golly, Fifi.
Find a way or make a way. I feel you, Fifi. You're a mess.
We're gonna wrap this up with another rap.
Oh.
Yeah, let's wrap this up. Our last 2 minutes and 43 seconds is going. It's going to be a rap.
I mean, but we can't monetize it if we just play it, huh?
Huh?
That's crazy.
What you mean?
We can't monetize it, can
Why
we?
not?
Because we don't own the music.
It's not. It's too far away.
It's right there by the camera.
Whose camera?
Our camera.
It's our
that's
mic
filming.
right here.
Oh,
Yeah.
I tried it.
You tried it. Here we go. Here we go.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. So, should we show the camera to them so they can see it? The words are coming up, but they can know. So they give us words to use. Oh, here we go. They give us words to use. We got to use it in a sense. I'm going first. You going next, okay? First round, 120
Why is
seconds.
it so long? All right. First round.
Yeah, it's me. Yo, I'm feeling like I got a green arrow. Looking up through, like I'm so narrow. Like a red thing got that sparrow.
I got 100 bills. I'm sitting on the hill. I feel real chill. Put some food on the grill.
Sure. I gotta comb my hair. Right now I'm about to just sit in the chair. Go and do this county fair. Running up the stairs and I'm fair.
Yo, I rap like MC Hammer, except I got better grammar. What was that? Is it a clamor? No, your girl's on glamour.
Hey, that's sad. And I'm about to go in my pad because I'm feeling good and right now I'm mad and I'm going the opposite of this glad.
Yo, I got charm spilling out my arm. I meant like a charm bracelet. It's a farm. Ring the alarm.
Yeah, and I close this book. Well, after this, I'm about to go and cook. Look at me, I'm smiling. I gotta look because I got this super Captain Hook.
Yo, let's go to Mammoth Lake. I've got nothing. It's a snake.
Always talking with yo. Yeah,
I got nothing.
Because I'm about to eat cheese. About to hope. Because it, check please. And then I'm about to freeze. Checking my pockets for my keys.
You got this.
And I'm sin. And I'm about to jump in my skin. Twilla is dark skin. She my twin. we are both not thin. Oh, start. I need to start. And I need to go put this in the cart. And I got to book this chart. I'm not dumb. I'm super smart. Oh, we got the end of this. I'm about to kick. Stacking it up like a brick. Hurry up. I got to finish it quick. And then I'm about to get some cheese stick.
That was too much.
I did that.
You did that.
I realized that is not easy.
It's not. It's not. I felt like I was put on the spot.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
Well, thank y'all for rolling with us for another episode of RAC with Twills and Dion.
And Lack.
With Twills and Lack. You corrected me.
Dion.
Shut up. If you want more content that's not necessarily random conversations, but some good stuff, subscribe to our channel. Make sure you like some of our other stuff, all of our other stuff. Watch it, catch up.
Copy that.
Copy that, which is my podcast. And
that rhymes with Lack as well.
Are you just going to take out? Anyway, make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell to know when we have new content out. And if you want to take part of our live, be sure to hop on. You only know if we're live if you hit that notification bell.
Boom.
And then you can talk to our great people over here and join in the conversation.
Bon voyage. Fifi, before we go, you gotta just make a decision, man. Fifi.
Why are you stressing Fifi out?
Because Fifi always creates an alternative answer. $100 for one tube or $10 for 1,000. Fifi, if you don't give me no answer, man, we're gonna have problems. I'm gonna remove her nickname is Late Fees. I'm gonna remove your nickname Late Fees out of my what's the word? Memories. I was trying to find a fancy way of saying it.
Spicy, did you ever tell us what letter your name started with?
Yeah, Spicy, we trying to figure out what your name is. What's your name?
What your name is?
No, don't tell what your name is. Tell us the first letter of your name. And we're going to try to guess what your name is.
Good, what your name is? Stacia Sabrina.
She said S?
Nope, I'm just coming up with something. All I got is Spicy to go based off of.
Stacia. She tapped out.
She said, forget y'all.
I made a decision and I gave you a bar for your rap. When did she make her decision?
She said peroxide and baking soda.
Another third option, man. Okay. Late Fees, it's gone. All right. Late Fees is gone. Late Fees is no longer a name. This is what I'm talking about, man. This is we're playing a hypothetical game, and people
why that be stressing you out so much?
Because man, we're having fun. It's like we were playing 21. We're playing basketball, and Fifi comes in and is like, "Hey, have you guys ever played football before?" Like, yo, get off the court. We already got rules here.
Oh my gosh.
Gosh, we're playing a game. We already has rules. Hey, but I'm telling you, this game is much more funner. It's called football. They got field goals. It's more people. You guys only got 5. We got 11. Like, I get it.
You be so stressed out. Calm down. Worried about your blood pressure or something.
Fifi, I'll give you another option. I'll give you another chance. Fifi, I would disconnect this stream. Fifi, give me an answer. Why? I don't know why she blowing us up as in like soon as she lock in the answer, I'm like, that's how your toothpaste is gonna be forever now. Okay, all right, I'm done with Fifi.
You don't have to be that way.
I'm done with Fifi. Dude.
Don't be that way.
I'm not even gonna say bye to nobody else.
Cause you mad at Fifi?
Cause Fifi she shopping. Fifi is a menace. Can you lightly turn up the monitor? Lightly push it. That thing right there is sweet. That monitor is I'm done with Fifi, yo. Hey, everybody, Spicy, Big Chris, I love y'all. I'm bypassing over Fifi, man.
Don't be mad at my girl Fifi.
She can't give it. Oh my gosh, she would be. You met that little kid today? That's her. Just hey, what do you want to do today? I'm done with Fifi. All right, y'all. I love everybody in this feed except Outlaw. I appreciate y'all for chiming in and coming in on this late Friday night, rainy night. If you're in LA, toodaloo.
Bye.